Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, please hit subscribe. Don't forget to hit like on this video and drop your comments. Also, share this video with anybody who you think may benefit from it, and please remember to turn your post notification bell on so that you don't miss a post when I upload a video. In today's video, guys, I will be showing you how to apply for a Canada visitor visa using the new Ircc portal. I have two videos on my channel explaining how to apply for a Canada visitor visa. However, that platform is no longer being used, so I'm showing you using the updated platform, which is the Ircc portal. So the first thing you'll do is open your browser and type in your search engine Canada Visitor Visa, and then you will select the first option that comes up, which should be the official Canada website. It should end in .ca, as you can see here. When the page loads, this is what it should look like. It will tell you how to apply, the documents that you need to prepare, and you're going to select why you are applying. In this case, we're applying for a family visit, and the person we're visiting is a Canadian permanent resident. If this question applies to you, select yes. For the purpose of this video, we will select no and then continue. It will then tell us the documents that we need to gather for a family visit, that is for a visitor visa. You just scroll down, read through carefully to see if you are missing anything. And for an explanation of each point, you can use the drop down arrow in blue, which will provide details of what it entails, as you're seeing here. So for example, proof of relationship. These are some of the documents that you can use to prove the relationship to the person who is inviting you. These are the documents that they accept. And you scroll down, and as you can see, the family information form, it should be uploaded with your application. So to download it, follow the instructions that you're seeing there by clicking on it. It will load, and this is what it will look like. You just simply fill out the information carefully, sign and date it, save it, and then you upload it at the end. Please note that at the end there is not a slot for it, so you have to upload it at the additional documents section. Please note also that you will need a laptop to fill out this form, as you may not be able to do it on your phone. Now let's go back to the application to see the recommended documents that you will need based on your specific case that you should upload with your application. So for example, if you're visiting a family member, you're going to need a letter of invitation. If you have traveled before, you need to upload your travel history. Or if you're visiting as a tourist, you can also upload an itinerary. These are just some of the documents you will need based on your specific case. You're also expected to give your biometrics for your application, unless you're exempt or if you have done one in the past 10 years. Now let's get down to the meat of the application. So you're required to either create an Ircc portal login, or if you have already signed up, you just sign in. I already did a video on how to create, so this can be found in the description box down below. After you put in your login information, this page will load. Please make sure that you read through all these points before you proceed. This is what the page looks like just below that. You can either start an application, you can also download your citizenship e-certificate, or you can continue an application that you have started. To start an application, you simply click the first option below. Then you will see this page load, where it tells you that you will need certain items. You'll also follow these steps to complete your application. Just carefully read through so that you do not miss anything applicable to your case. Note that you have 60 days to complete your application. You just agree and then you click start. We select no here because we're just doing our own application. After that, you tell them what you're applying for, which is a visitor visa. Then you scroll down and select why you need a visa. In this case, we're going to select that we are visiting a family member that is not listed in the options above. After that, you state the reason for which you are visiting this family member, enter the date that you are visiting them, and when you will leave Canada. Personally, I would not recommend putting more than 4 weeks because the longer your stay, the more money you are expected to show. So after doing that, you just click save and continue, and this page will load. Then you just review the documents that you will need to upload with your application. Once you have carefully done so, scroll to the end of the page, then select continue to application. Then you're going to respond to this question. I put no because nobody will be reviewing the application for me. Now go ahead and fill in your travel document information by giving your full name, your date of birth, just some personal information about yourself. And then you are going to scroll down again and save and continue. When you do that, this page will load. You just select the type of passport that you have or the type of travel document that you have. And I'm going to put that I have a Jamaican passport and my nationality is Jamaican. After that, you put your passport travel document number, confirm the information, put the date you got it, the date it will expire, etc. But please note, guys, that your passport expiry date will determine the length of your visa. So if you have a year left in your passport, the visa will only be a year long. So if you think your passport will expire soon, make sure that you get a new one before applying so that you can get maximum time on your visa application. Read through the other questions and respond based on your specific situation. After that, we scroll down and then we select save and continue. And guys, while the page loads, I think that this portal is quite easier to use than the previous one. However, it's still missing certain things like giving you the option to upload your photo, giving you the option to complete certain forms, which I hope won't pose a problem for the applicant. Now, after filling in those information, save and continue again, and you keep doing that for the rest of the application because it's pretty straightforward and it keeps asking you for things or information about yourself. So here you're putting in your address and you're also putting the countries where you have lived or where you live. Then after doing so, you save, then save and continue. And again, here it tells you about your biometrics where you just simply read the information, save and continue. Now this part where you put your inviter's information, you are going to need their address. And guys, I just select a random address right there. I hope it's not somebody's address that I'm using, like personal address. You're then gonna put their phone number and email address. You are going to declare how much money you will take. I do not recommend taking less than 2,000 Canadian dollars, especially if you put that you're staying for more than 2 weeks. Fill out your post-secondary education history, your military history, if you have one, and give detail about your employment since the age of 18. This can be a bit tedious if you're a bit older and if you change jobs frequently, but make sure that you fill the information as honest and truthful as possible. Note also that you're expected to give a brief description of the roles and responsibilities of the job. It doesn't have to be anything long and extra. Just put in the information briefly. Then you're going to review everything that you have just noted about the job. If you don't quite remember certain details about the job, such as the start date, the description of the roles and responsibilities, etc., then wait until you get the job letter from your place of employment so that the information in the letter can match the information that you put in this section of the application. Once you have properly filled out the information, you can go ahead and review what you have filled out, such as the duties, the address, the company's name, and then save and continue. Now it's time to declare your travel history. If you don't have one, guys, select no, then save and continue. Then you're going to respond to these questions, and people usually feel tempted to lie about visa denial or visa refusal, but please be truthful as they have means and ways to find out this information. Once you have provided a brief, detailed description of what happened, you can proceed by clicking Save and Continue to load the next page. That page will contain questions pertaining to criminality and security. Again, read through carefully and respond truthfully, then select Save and Continue. You will see a next set of these questions. Do the same, save and continue. Then you will respond to medical questions because Canada needs to make sure that you will not cause any harm to anybody in the country. So once you have responded truthfully to these questions, save and continue again. Then you have a next set to respond to. Do the same and then click save and continue. Then this page will load for your family information. The information that you respond to in this section will determine what documents you fill out at the end of the application. For example, if you are married, then you will be required to upload a marriage certificate. If not, then you won't be required. So make sure that you truthfully respond so that you can know what documents you will provide at the end of the application. And guys, I know that I may be going a tad bit fast, but the information that they require is just general information about yourself, information that only you can provide. So this video is basically just a guide to see what you will be signing up for before you start your application. So once you have filled in all your information, you just put in your email and confirm it. Then you're also going to provide your contact number in case they have any information they want to clarify. They may call you or they may email you. After that, you just review the summary of your application. If you think you've made a mistake, you can use the pen icon at the right side to edit the information that you have provided. And guys, please use the drop down arrow to the left just to review carefully to make sure that you did not make any mistake or you did not leave off anything. After that, it's time to provide the documents based on your specific case. Here, for example, you will need a letter of invitation, and it tells you exactly what should be in the letter of invitation. I will also do a video on that I will upload in the future, but I've already done a letter of explanation on my channel, so please make sure that you look through that to see how you write a letter like that. And as you can see, there's no slot for example, a letter of explanation, but you are required to have one. So make sure that you write your letter of explanation and upload it where you see optional documents. Also in this section is where you will provide information about your inviter, such as their PR card or any other information that you feel is necessary to your application that there isn't a slot for, like a photo or the same family information form that you filled out earlier in the application. This is where you're going to add them, and then you click save and continue where you're expected to pay a fee and complete the application. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed or if you learned something new, please hit like on the video. Also, don't forget to share. Subscribe guys if you are new, and please turn your post notification bell on. Also, if there's any point that I missed in the video or if you want me to clarify anything, please leave it in the comment section down below. Until my next upload, bye.